Hello there, my name is Zoe Adjonyoh. Welcome to my little cooking demo for Fairtrade Fortnight. I welcome you, thank you for attending this class. Today I'm going to showcase one of my favourite ingredients from the continent of Africa, and that is Dawadawa, fermented locust bean. Really unusual profile, super stinky on the nose, but a big flavour, and it's an amazing flavour enhancer. It's actually used a lot for stocks and stews, which is why it's unusual to appear in a cake. But today I'm going to show you how incredible this ingredient is by making a vegan Dawadawa chocolate cake, 100% plant-based. What's involved? Super simple, easy recipe, any kid could do it. I'm doing it. So what's involved is this: 125 grams of plain flour, 50 grams unsweetened cocoa from Ghana, 1 tablespoon of Dawadawa. Let's get a close-up on that one. Then we've also got 4 grams of baking soda. Can't bake without it. Then we're going to sift those together. Then we're going to add 75 grams castor sugar, half a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to move on to the wet ingredients, which we'll mix separately. We've got half a cup of coffee, which is about 120 ml volume. Then we've got half a teaspoon of white wine vinegar, half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Don't skimp on that, you need quality when it comes to vanilla. And then 2.5 tablespoons of canola or rapeseed oil. And we'll just use a little bit of what's left in that pot to grease our cake tin, which already has a grease-proof sheet at the bottom. So let's go. As I said, this is a really nice and simple one. Low effort, high returns, which is what I'm all about. So I'm sifting the flour. That. Okay, and then I'm going to sift the cocoa, make sure there's no lumps coming through. I'm using Ghanaian cocoa because I'm a Ghanaian and it is the best cocoa in the world. There you go. Sift that through. Such a fun little process. It's like a little colour wheel in the pot below. Okay, we've got some lumps there, we don't need those lumps. Okay. Come on. Just push. Great thing about cocoa is you can just push it with your fingers. Not make it too much mess. Okay, cocoa's in. Then I'm going to go for the Dawadawa. Now, if you're buying the Dawadawa from our shop online, Zoe's Ghana Kitchen, you don't need to do this because we grind it ourselves, but I'm not at home, so we have to buy it elsewhere. So I'm sifting this because it's not powdered enough. Some coarse bits coming out there. Fantastic, and then I'm just going to go with the baking soda, nice and quick. Right, and then, so the sugar, I'm going to whisk in the sugar now. I just want to incorporate all of that before I add the salt, so I just want to make sure it's even. Easy. There's the salt. It looks like that. Super. Very easy. I told you how easy it was. It's a sin to call it a recipe. Right, and then we move on to our wet ingredients. So, as I said, we've got coffee. Today I'm using some lovely Rwandan coffee, beautiful flavour profile, great project, great cooperative. Okay, so half a cup of coffee. I'm using decaf because I'm a decaf girl. The half teaspoon of white vinegar, vanilla essence, canola or rapeseed. Just saved a little tad back so I can do that. Use my tin. Of course, I did wash my hands before I started cooking, as you should all do, especially in COVID. Okay, and then I'm just going to use a little whisk together these wet ingredients. My goodness, it smells divine. And then I'm going to add the wet to the dry and whisk it in. So I'm going to start moving it around, combining the liquid and the dry together. You might find that your whisk gets a bit clumpy, in which case it's good to have a ladle nearby, which I have. Oh, God, it smells amazing. I don't want to waste too much of my mix on the whisk, you see. So now I'm going to finish combining with ladle. It smells fantastic. It's a great rich colour. That Dawadawa is going to give some secret umaminess to this, a deep savoury note, rich profile. Okay, that's our mix. Delicious, I know. And really simply, I've preheated the oven to 350 Fahrenheit, which is around 170 degrees Celsius. And I'm just going to pour my mix into the pan. And I am going to have a sneaky taste of that mix, yes. Ah! It's the principal joys of baking, I think. Cake mix. Making more of a mess than I need to, probably. Don't tell the kids this happened. Oh my God. Better than the cake. Right, and then just even out the mix. I think it's so good. And that's it really. You've got your cake mix at the bottom of the tin, hopefully even. I'm just going to let it rest for about 30 seconds. Get out some of the air bubbles. And then I'm going to pop it in the oven, 30 minutes. That's it. Job's a good one. There you go, back in 30 to show you the big reveal. All right guys, the timer just went off, 30 minutes are up, so I'm going to pull my cake out of the oven. Oh my goodness, it smells fan-bloody-tastic. Oh my God, it smells so good. Let's try and get a picture of this. You see that beautiful thing? It's gorgeous. So I'm going to let that cool for about 20 minutes. And I'm going to have a nice warm slice with a cup of Rwandan coffee. So that was it. So easy. So easy. Dawadawa infused vegan chocolate cake. It is delicious. If you make it or bake it, I would love you to tag at Zoe Adjonyoh, at Ghana Kitchen, at Fairtrade. Let us see what you think and what your bakes look like. And yeah, thank you for listening, and happy Fairtrade fortnight. See you soon. Bye bye.